welcome back to Frenchies Bakery. Today we are going to be doing episode 3 of our Chunky Cookie series, and today is going to be a little special because Michael's birthday is tomorrow, and his absolute favorite dessert by far and favorite cookie by far is oatmeal raisin cookies with extra raisins in it. So I figured instead of doing a cake this year, although he kind of likes cake, he prefers icing more than cake. He definitely prefers oatmeal raisin cookies like over anything, or like an ooey gooey chewy brownie, which I did make a brownie like cake last year. So I figured I would go with his oatmeal raisin cookies because normally I'll make like a batch for him on like a special occasion or for Valentine's Day, but I didn't make any this year because we were at the beach and I just didn't have time. So I'm going to make them for his birthday, and then maybe we'll like stick a candle in it, and that'll be his birthday cake. And I figured what more of a perfect time than to experiment, because I'm doing these huge cookies and I figure we need to try an oatmeal raisin cookie. So I'm going to obviously spice things up today, and we're going to be stuffing it with something. And I was wondering what on earth I was going to stuff this with, and then I remembered that there are oatmeal cream pies, and the filling inside of it is so phenomenal. And I looked up a recipe on how to make the filling. It's very simple, and I got all the ingredients to make it. So we are going to be making a giant oatmeal raisin cookie stuffed with that awesome white icing filling. So I'm really excited to try these. I'm super excited for him to try them. And so far, all of the giant cookies that I have made in this series, they've been like ooey and gooey and chewy because they're massive, and he loves cookies like that. So this should be perfect, and I hope it works out. So I'm going to show you guys all the ingredients we will need to make the cookie, and we will do the cookie part first, and then we'll set it in the fridge so it can chill a little bit while we make our filling, and then we'll obviously stuff them and then put them in the freezer. I'm going to wait to bake them until tomorrow on his actual birthday because I want them to be super fresh, even though popping them into a 350-degree oven for about 2 to 3 minutes will make them nice and chewy again, but I do want to make them like perfectly fresh. So I'm going to make them all today, and then I'll show you guys like what's going to be going in the freezer, what's going to be going in the fridge, and we're going to experiment with what turns out best. So first things first, we are going to start on our cookie. So let me bring the KitchenAid mixer over here, and we will start to get to mixing it, and the kitchen's going to smell so good in just a few minutes. So I have my mixer over here. I have my paddle attachment because that's what you use whenever you make cookie dough. So the first thing we're going to mix up is our wet ingredients in here, and then in a separate bowl we will do our dry ingredients. So you are going to need a ½ cup of softened butter and a 1/4 cup of shortening, and we are going to mix these together for about 20 seconds. Just get them a little creamy. And then we're gonna add in 3/4 cup of white sugar and 3/4 cup of brown sugar. I use light brown sugar. And we're just going to cream this together until it's nice and incorporated and fluffy. And then we're going to add in 2 eggs and let it mix in between a little bit just for a few seconds so it's incorporated evenly, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now for our dry ingredients, we're gonna do them in a separate bowl here. So you're going to need 1 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 2 3/4 cups of quick oats, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 3/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and ½ teaspoon of salt. And we're just gonna mix this all together and add it in slowly to the blender. And then once it is just about incorporated, we are going to add in 1 cup of raisins. All right, so now we're going to work on our filling. So I have 3/4 cup of powdered sugar here, and I'm just gonna put that in the mixer. And 6 tablespoons of unsalted softened butter. And we're just going to cream this together until it becomes nice and light and fluffy. Now we're going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla extract and just a pinch of salt. So probably like a teaspoon. And I'm just gonna mix this up so it becomes incorporated. Now for the yummy part, marshmallow fluff. So we're gonna do 1½ cups of this, and then we're just gonna mix it together until it's nice and light and fluffy. So probably for like 2 minutes on high, we're gonna mix it up. And here's a really good snack for you guys. This is, shout out to my mom for this. It was the best childhood snack whenever we were like really hungry or we wanted something sweet. Take some saltine crackers, some peanut butter, some marshmallow fluff, spread the peanut butter on one side, marshmallow fluff on the other side, and then make a little sandwich with 2 crackers. And it is the best. I remember as a kid, I loved to like smush the crackers together and all the filling would come through the holes on the top of the saltine crackers. Oh, it's so good. And I wish I had some right now because I would make that snack because it's the best. But there's a little bit left of this, so maybe I'll get some saltine crackers tonight and make some. But seriously, try it. All right, we're gonna whip this up for about 2 minutes and let it become light and fluffy. Now it's time to scoop out the cookies. And I'm kind of sad because I wanted to keep baking today. I'm not ready to be done, but as soon as these are done and I pop them in the freezer, I'm done for the day. And that's kind of sad. Like, I want to make them right now, but I know I have to wait for them to be super fresh and perfect for tomorrow. So I'm gonna have to wait, but I'm gonna take my 4-ounce cookie scoop here and I'm just going to scoop out all of the dough, and it doesn't need to be spread out. Like as if we were going to bake it today, because I want to save as much room as possible. So I'd rather have like 1 cookie sheet in my freezer than 2 or however many. So I'm gonna put them really close together, scoop all this out. I'm gonna set the cookies aside, and I have another little cookie sheet here lined with wax paper. I'm putting gloves on because marshmallow is no joke. It's super sticky, it's just awful. So I'm going to take a little handful. Oh my God, it's so sticky, you guys. And I'm just going to make little balls, and we're gonna freeze these for about 10 minutes, so stuffing the cookie is much easier. Scratch that, the glove idea was awful. We're gonna take a spoon, and we're just gonna do little dollops all over our wax paper, and this is working much, much better. So I put my filling in the freezer for about 10 minutes. It's still pretty sticky. It could be in there a lot longer, but I'm super impatient. So I'm going to pull this off of the wax paper. Super, super sticky. I'm gonna take one of my cookie balls, flatten it out a little bit, take my filling, put it in the center, and then just form the dough around the filling. We're gonna do this to all of them, and I'm going to pop it into the freezer overnight. I'm going to cover it with saran wrap as well. And then we will bake them tomorrow and see how they turn out. All right, you guys, it is the next day. I kept the same shirt on for this video because I figured it would be weird to like change in the middle of the video. So just to keep things going with the flow, I put this shirt back on, but it is in fact the next day. Today is Mike's birthday. He just left to go film, so I'm going to bake these cookies. So I am going to bake the ones that were in the fridge first. So these ones in particular, I'm taking the wrap off that I had on it. These ones in particular were in the fridge overnight. And then I'm also gonna put 1 frozen one on here. I think I have like, however many there were, I think there were 9. So I have the other, what is that, 6 in the freezer. I'm gonna put 1 on here and then see like how drastically different it is, if it even is different. So I'm gonna pop these into my 350-degree oven for about 15 minutes. They're looking on the smaller side compared to my normal cookies. I feel like there was 1 cookie at the end where I just took dough from all the other ones to make one. So they're a bit smaller, still big, but I think 15 minutes is gonna do it good. So I'm gonna pop these in, and then I will see you guys whenever they are finished baking. This kitchen is about to smell phenomenal. All right, you guys, just like that, our oatmeal raisin cookies stuffed with oatmeal cream pie stuffing or filling is finished. This kitchen smells absolutely phenomenal. These are the best smelling cookies I have ever smelled. I'm not making that up. I'm telling the truth. It's unreal. It smells so good. You guys should make these cookies just to make your house smell this amazing. So obviously Mike's gonna come home and smell them and know like right away. I kind of wanted to just put them out on the table tonight after dinner, but he's gonna know once he comes in here and smells them. So let me show you guys the difference between freezing them overnight and refrigerating them overnight. And I'm kind of disappointed, honestly, because this is how I have been wanting all of our cookies. It's a little sticky because of the fluff. To be turning out. I want them to have like this dome and be like really huge like that. And this is the one that was frozen overnight. And the reason why I'm disappointed is because I don't want to freeze my cookie dough overnight. Like, I'm not that patient. Whenever I film these videos, I like doing them all in one day. I did not like making this video a 2-parter. I just like doing it on one day and then eating them. Like, it was torturous waiting to make these. I wanted to smell them right away. I wanted to eat them right away, and it was just torturous. So I don't know. We'll see if we freeze them overnight from now on or what. I don't know. Maybe I'll leave some dough out and save it. And I don't know, we'll play it by ear. But this is the one that was refrigerated overnight and it became that flat, massive cookie like all of our past videos were. And I still do like this, don't get me wrong. It still gives you that amazing effect whenever you open it up and the filling comes out. I do love it, so maybe I don't have to be very patient and wait overnight for it to freeze. So we'll see, I don't know, but I am very happy with the dome on this little guy here. It's just absolutely perfect. And that's everything I have for this video. If you want to see Mike's birthday vlog, you can go ahead and head over to our family channel. I filmed the whole thing. I figured it was some nice fun content. I feel like that channel has everything to do with traveling, dogs, and birthdays. Like, I feel like that's all we film, but it's so much fun. So don't forget to stick around for me cutting into this so you guys can see the ooey gooey inside. And that's everything I have for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. Bye.